Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hello. My name is Joanna, and we are the Agua Marines. So here, we're gonna start by our table of contents, which has all of our page numbers on it. Yes. This is our cover page. It has the information that was needed on the paper. This is the team information page, which it has our, what we did during the whole process. We also have a group picture here. And we also have some of the information of our instructors and mentors. So the next page is our references, which we used when we had research to do. And we put them in APA style. Okay, so this is the sketches that we have of everything we use in our rover. And we had to use a whisk to make our hook. Yeah. That was like a really good idea from Lisa, because instead of wasting money, we actually used home good items that we used. And I also did another page on references for just in case if anything was needed. This is the process that we use in order for our motors to work, like the wax, everything we put in there, and why we covered it with tape. And we actually had to put another motor in so our rover can work better.
So you had 4 motors
Yes.
at the competition?
Yes.
Okay.
And at first, we were actually gonna go have like an obstacle course similar to this, but we didn't, but that's okay. So we would have to move 3 rings and 3 little 3-dimensional cubes. And so the further we move them up the PVC pipes, the more points we would earn. And okay. So this is our context page where we would put the answers to problems like, oh, what would happen if you added a extra motor, or if you like what were the steps of your engineering ideas and all that. And that is all we have. You guys have any questions?
Yeah. Talk to me about what the objective was when you guys decided upon your design.
I picked that design because I wanted it to be like small and able to sink, but that didn't happen because it needed to be more heavy, so we had to add a rock like into a rover.
Is the rock still on there?
No, we took it out. But it was still able to sink. Yeah.
Okay, so when you took the rock out, what did you do to account for taking the rock out?
We had to adjust our motors. Like we had one that we had to switch. We also added like pieces of foam.
You added foam or took away foam?
Added both. Yeah. First we took away foam and then we added more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the overall objective behind your design?
We wanted it to be faster. We wanted it to rise more faster than it would sink.
Okay.
And any other? In a world problem, do you want us to tell the world problem?
Whatever, how it pertains to what you guys actually did in the pond and today.
The whole point for my design was to take the temperature of the water, but it couldn't happen because like the most temperature sensors were like about $200.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How many different design iterations did you guys come across? Meaning, how many times did you have to say, this is the first design, okay, wait a minute, this isn't working for me. We got to trim, we got to add rock, we got to trim this, we got to change that, we got to add a whisk, we got to put a cage around it, we got to, how many different times you guys think you went through that?
5 times, because when I had to redo the measurements because it was too big the first time I did it. At first, we had it in like a rectangle shape, and then like we had some problems with the pipes, and then we just made it like smaller until it was more like stable and it wasn't all wobbly and all.
So how many times do you think?
5 times.
Just 5?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. 5 is nothing. Okay. So while you guys were building this thing, was there any kind of building techniques or processes that you guys came across to where you were like, okay, well the book said do it this way, but we found that it's easier if we cut the pipes this way, or when we're doing the taping, we do it this way, or anything specifically that you guys were like, oh no, it's better if we do it this way?
When we were trying to connect the wires to the motors, Nicolas found a better way to, like he would connect one of the wires of one of the motors to help the other motor work. So you would connect them both.
Splicing.
Yeah.
So he was splicing?
Yes. And that actually worked really good.
Okay. Were there any now trade-offs, meaning because you wanted to go faster, you made it smaller, but then because you made it smaller, now you lost the ability to do something. So were there any things that you guys found that you had to trade off?
Well, it was mostly like the foam.
Yeah.
Because if we took part of like a piece of a foam, it would obviously tip off the balance, so we had to do it more on the other side. And then there was the motors, I guess we made them like too heavy with the wax and the tape, so we had to make it with the foam.
So you had to add foam to account for the fact that you made the motors too heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. If you had to do this project again, and you're sitting here at the very beginning, and you just got each your own new team of SeaPercher people, what recommendation would you give to your new team on how you should design that thing?
Don't make it too big.
Yeah.
Not too big. What else?
You would have to be careful with the circuit board
So
to
you
make
burn
sure,
it.
like, yeah, don't burn
Burn
it. And with the motors, like,
Too much wax.
Yeah, the wax was a bit of a problem, but we were able to fix that easily.
All right. I don't have any other questions. Sean?
What did you guys take away from it, of the project?
The most I could say is the foam, because that was like a big problem for us, and maybe we could have readjusted our motors to make it more faster, I guess, because we also added holes to make it sink faster. Yeah, I would say the foam is a bigger one.
Okay, but what about in general, for the whole thing, did you take away from this whole experience?
I mean, it was a fun experience for me. I get to learn, I learned a lot with the circuit board, because I never knew like you could do that easily. And
Well, since I worked on the design, I learned that I should make it less difficult next time, because I kept making new measurements every time something would go wrong.
You kept making new measurements and what?
Every time something would go wrong.
Okay, so you think maybe you made too many measurements, or you were trying to make
Too many.
too big of changes, or what?
Too many measurements.
Yeah? Okay, Jenny, you got any questions? Okay, good job, thank you very much.
thank you.
Hey,